St. Patty's Day, March 17th, Thursday,
Lenny the floating
2022.
head.
What?
Lenny the floating head.
I am. It's my cool Lions shirt. It's all green, just the thing.
Right on.
I am. I'm not. I'm tired of it. I'm not changing. Just I have green shirts and they look good on me, so I'm rocking them. March Madness full effect. I mean, I know that Notre Dame game. Holy moly! But today, we rolling, boys. We rolling. Got some plus money wins under our belt already. By the way, I almost hit the wrong video clip. The one of that definitely cannot be ever aired.
Yeah, no, I got you.
I almost hit that one.
Besides on late night stuff.
Yeah. But we are game time decision. I'm trying to get to the thing if I can here. Game time decision. St. Patty's Day. Happy St. Patty's Day, folks. First and foremost, if you haven't already, hit the thumbs up button. Appreciate everybody stopping by. Max Wagers Network with some Wearing Winers crew in there. You're streaming out too. Picks and Parlays, ESB show. And we're streaming everywhere on the YouTube, on the interweb. We are here. I just, listen, we got to stream everywhere if I'm going to float around this room here. And you can see I got every college basketball team on behind me. Or it's just a still picture.
I see an Islander game on there behind you as well. I see Barzal.
Yeah, it's from last year. I see Eberly. 7 was Eberly, yeah.
That's my TV. You're welcome. Look at Tim. He knows like 3 hockey people.
Hold on. No, I could read his name on the back of the jersey. Anyways.
I can't see that good. I'm nowhere near that. But welcome. We're going to go through the one NBA game. Tim's going to give us a quick breakdown. He can do that while I eat a chicken nugget.
Yeah, definitely.
I got to get some food in me before I go out drinking.
Might be a good
but
idea.
Also, Nick's got a pretty decent NHL slate, so we're going to try and blow through that so we can. We won't spend too much time in the NBA and the NHL, obviously, because March Madness is here, and I have a live bet going on right now. Richmond
Me too.
plus
I have a
Richmond
couple
money line. Yeah, he's got some stuff going on.
Mine's going to lose.
We're against each other, me and Tim.
I grabbed Iowa minus 4.5 at halftime, thinking that they were actually going to beat this crap team in Richmond, but obviously that's not working out.
I faded Tim Earl, and I went Spiders, the Richmond Spiders money line. I got them at plus 250.
There's still a chance that neither of us cash. So
that's true. Don't say things like that, Tim. What's wrong with you? But real quick. If you guys don't forget, Caesar Sportsbook, it's above Nick's head. Link in the description of this video. Take advantage of that while you can. They will give you up to, I'll scroll it here at the bottom, when you use the promo code morning, CZR, first bet insurance up to $1,100 in participating states. You got to be 21 and older. You know the drill. But other than that, let's rock and roll. Tim, why don't you break down the NBA one game for us? I don't even know if you typed it up. You don't really have to, but
I did. It's right here.
Okay, great. Click the button, Tim. I'm gonna share us out real quick. You do all that. We're not going anywhere.
No, you're not. You don't have to.
It's gonna float around.
Yeah. You don't have to go anywhere for this game. For this one,
stop it. Get some help.
That's so not true.
The NBA. Anyways, I have the Detroit Pistons plus 3.5 tonight. Kate Cunningham is questionable with an illness, non-COVID. He'll probably play. No Carter Jr. for Orlando, along with no Suggs. No Jeremiah Grant for Detroit. Other than that, everybody else should be good to go in this game. I have the Pistons plus 3.5. I'd rather bet and watch college basketball than this crap game in the NBA tonight. There you go. There's your complete NBA injury report. Back to you, Lenny, your floating head.
Listen, I agree. I could pick 10 games off the top of my head that I'd rather watch besides this game. But I do like Pistons money line. I think they could pull this off, if anything.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah.
I mean, you're getting plus money to fade the Magic. So, I mean, I'm not going to argue with that.
I mean, even a floating head knows to do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, boy. I got to get out of this group chat. I'm going to get in trouble because there's a lot of stuff going on. And okay, so real quick, Nick, I know you're typing up your NHL stuff. So I'm going to give – oh, you already did? You want to get into it then? Let's get through it? Okay. Oh, excuse
We'll
me.
let
All right,
Nick
we're going to
have
go
the
through
screen.
that. Yes. You get out of it. Wait. Tim touching buttons. NHL injury report. Quick update, real quick. Some
I touched
goalie
my
information,
button.
all that stuff. God. But why don't you go through that while I watch the Richmond Spiders beat up on the Iowa?
Yeah.
Blackhawks.
Well, all right then. Well, we have a decent sized slate here in the NHL tonight. We're gonna kick it on off here. The Carolina Hurricanes are taking on the Toronto Maple Leafs. Frederik Andersen and Eric Colgren confirmed in net tonight. Colgren, the rookie, will make his second appearance with the Leafs. Seth Jarvis for the Carolina Hurricanes questionable, along with Tony DeAngelo and Jake Gardner remaining to be out. On the other side, Matthews, second game of his suspension. And then Jake Muzzin out as well, as Campbell is also out. Hurricanes money line here. I think they take care of business. Dallas Stars are taking on, I'm in basketball mode for whatever reason. Dallas Stars are taking on the Montreal Canadiens. Jake Allen making his first start in a long time here, taking on Jake Ottinger. For Dallas, it's Heiskanen out, and then their two goalies with Holtby and Khudobin. On the other side with Montreal Canadiens, still no Anderson, no Drouin, Hammond, Pitlick, and then the guys who've been out the entire year. I like the over in this game. We've seen the Canadiens been scoring goals. We've seen the Stars been giving up goals. And I like the Habs on the money line here. I got it at plus 180 last night. This line's dropped to around, I want to say, plus 160 now for the Canadiens. I like the Canadiens to win this game straight up. Next matchup here, the Nashville Predators are taking on the Philadelphia Flyers. UC Saros, Carter Hart, both confirmed in net. Matt Benning and Borowitzki are both questionable for the Predators. Still no Couturier, Ellis, Lawton, and Thompson for the Flyers. I'm on the Pred puck line at around plus 140. Moving on here, the Capitals are at the Columbus Blue Jackets here. Most likely Vitek Vanacek in net for these Capitals. Jonas Korpisalo in net for the Blue Jackets. Lars Eller, Carl Hagelin, and Joe Snivy out for the Caps. But Adam Boquist, Nathan Gerby, Boone Jenner, and Alexander Texier all out for the Blue Jackets. I'm leaning towards the over in this game, leaning towards the Capitals. I did not get to anything on this game, though. We're going to keep rapid firing through all these games. We have the New York Islanders taking on the New York Rangers here. Ilya Sorokin confirmed in net. Igor Shesterkin expected in net here. No injuries for the Isles. And it's still going to be Rooney, Cabo Caco, and Sammy Blau out for the Rangers. I like the Islanders team total over and the full game over in this game here. I know it's weird seeing these two defensive-minded New York hockey teams going at each other and thinking it over, but I like it here tonight. Pittsburgh Penguins are taking on the St. Louis Blues in the next matchup here. Tristan Jarry and Ville Husso confirmed in net. For the Penguins, no Aston Reese, no Brock McGinn, no Jason Zucker. On the other side, no Tyler Bozak, no Robert Thomas, no Paranovich, and no play for me. I want nothing to do with Penguins games right now. I can't get a good read on them, so pass here. The matchup here next, the Buffalo Sabres are taking on the Oilers here. Craig Anderson expected in net. Good old Mike Smith confirmed in net for the Edmonton Oilers. For the Sabres, they're going to be without Fitzgerald, Butcher, Cagliata, and they actually got a couple of guys back, so that's nice. They have, I believe, Middlestat back in the lineup as well as Yoki Haru, which is nice. On the other side, no Nugent Hopkins, no Kyle Turris in the lineup here for the Oilers. I'm on the over with Mike Smith in that. I took the Sabres team total over. I wouldn't talk you off of sprinkling the Sabres money line tonight, though. We had 3 games remaining. The Detroit Red Wings are taking on the Vancouver Canucks. Alex Nedeljkovic, Thatcher Demko are your 2 goalies. Tyler Bertuzzi, not available for this game. It's in Canada. Enough said. DeKaiser, Fabry, and Rowney still out for the Red Wings. Elias Pettersson, questionable for tonight's games. Felipe Di Giuseppe is out for this game, along with Poolman and Suter for the Canucks. And I see no reason not to hammer the over 6 in this game. That's why I'm on over with the Wings and the Nucks. Next, we have the Sharks and the Kings. James Reimer confirmed. Cal Peterson expected in net. Aiden Hill out still, along with Fiaro and LeBlanc and Simek. On the other side, no Mikey Anderson, Victor Arvidsson, Athanasiou, Dustin Brown, Drew Doughty, Brendan Lemieux, Matt Roy, and Sean Walker. I'm going to go with the Kings here. I know that the Sharks have beaten them in back-to-back games in all 3 games they've played against each other today. Give me the Kings on the puck line, though. I think they take care of business in this one. Final matchup of the night. The Panthers are taking on the Golden Knights. Laurent Brossoit confirmed in net for the Knights. Sergei Bobrovsky expected in net for the Florida Panthers. Ben Sherratt might be making his Panthers debut in this one here. He was traded from the Canadiens to the Florida Panthers. He's questionable for this game. Lindell, questionable. Lomberg and Nudivara are out. On the Golden Knights side, Haig, Paxaretti, Martinez, McNabb, Smith, and Stone are all out this game. I'm leaning towards the under in this game, but I passed on this one here, and that is all that I have for tonight in the NHL. Back to you, Detroit Lenny.
Awesome. We're going to bring Tim in. I know. He hates when I do that.
No. Freaking Iowa's losing by 5 now with 34.
I know.
Kind of garbage, but whatever.
Welcome to March Madness, right?
Here's your first big upset.
Yeah. 12 over 5, up by 6.
Yep.
30 seconds left.
It's over. I'm turning it off.
That's fine. Raymond says San Diego State killed his tees. Yeah, mine too.
You mean South Dakota State?
Or South Dakota State.
There's always the Friars. Always the Friars.
No, it
Shut
wasn't.
up.
Fighters.
Shut up.
Predators and the Panthers. That's who I like in regulation. As far as hockey, I threw that in there. I also, hear me out when I say this, Nick Earl. I don't mind Buffalo on the puck line, minus 117, and I'm going to parlay that with the Wings puck line at minus 140. It's already been done. Not going to, but it's been done. But thoughts on that? It's plus I think it's like 210, something like that. But I don't hate both of those on the puck line. I think I love the over in the Red Wings, but it's at 6.5 on my book now.
Yeah, I got it at 6 at 120. Yeah, I don't know if I can particularly trust the Wings, though. I can see an empty netter at the end of the game.
Man.
But sure, I'll go with sure.
What if I could do a Detroit parlay? Wings and Pistons. I'm degenerating right now. Other than that, I hate to say this, but there's only been a couple games, but anybody got a perfect bracket still going?
Iowa just killed my last one for me. I had 25 different brackets I filled out. I had 2 make it the first 5 games, and then Iowa just killed it. But it is what it is.
Yeah, South Dakota State kind of killed that one for mine, and Iowa now. So I got that region completely wrong, which I feel like that just makes it very easy for Kansas to make it to the Elite Eight.
I'll be honest with you, in my bracket, I had Iowa. I had Iowa, but I live bet Richmond. I was not on Richmond
at the end of the day,
at all.
When it comes to money, F the bracket, because I'd rather make.
Yeah.
If I know my bracket's going to suck, I really don't care. I can't make any money off my bracket. I don't really care. I filled it out just to fill it out.
Midwest might be my bugaboo because I'm going to get the Iowa game wrong. I'm going to get the South Dakota State game wrong. I had them beating. I did. I had them beating Providence, so I had that. I should have flip-flopped at Providence.
It's a 2-point game in Iowa.
It is 15 seconds left, but Richmond has the ball.
Yeah, I'm not worried. And I have. Should I turn it back on? What channel is that on?
I had Michigan and Tennessee. I know Tim did.
Michigan and Tennessee. Yes.
And I had
Tennessee
Memphis over Boise.
Betting wise, I'm 3-0 to start the day with Marquette going right now. I had Memphis money line, I had the Providence money line, and I had Michigan minus 2.5. So I was 3-0 to start the day, pending what Marquette does here.
I had
Which is
South
not
Dak
good,
that was a loser, and then Iowa that is losing. I also put together an 8-team round robin. I'm 2-1 to start that. I had Michigan, South Dak, Memphis as my first 3. That's 2-1, and then I have UConn. I just took the money line minus 260, I think, for my round robin because it's a round robin. I just want them to hit. And then my last 4 plays come from 2 games where I have UCLA minus the points in the over, and I have San Fran money line and the over. So
I did do something today that would make Lex Steele proud.
Oh God, how many parlays? How many points?
Just
Or
one.
How many teams?
Just the one. It's $1 to win 1,000. Indiana, Michigan, Vermont, Marquette, Memphis, UConn, San Fran, UCLA, Richmond plus the points, Creighton, Providence, Tennessee.
don't hit it.
I could get on board.
I don't know about that one right now because those Golden Eagles.
Go Carolina.
You can get Gonzaga minus 10.5 right now. Just saying.
You can get them 10.5. I'm jumping.
It's
on that.
going.
And-
It's
and
getting
Georgia-
there. It's getting
Georgia State is
Up by
close
one.
to winning the first half.
I'm
Up by
jumping
2.
on. I'm
a
jumping
minute
on
and a half.
Zaga. No, it's 11.5. I'm waiting for that to drop to
11.5.
10. 10
If
and
I
a
can
half.
get
Under
that,
10.
if I
If
can get that 9.5 for them to win
Yeah,
by
you
double
better
digits.
believe if it drops down to 9.5, I'm taking Gonzaga. There's no way.
I got
16
10.5
to
right
1
now at minus 120.
I got 10.5
I'm
right
tempted
now.
on
12.5. 12.5 now.
Now
because
12.5
Gonzaga
tie
just scored.
game. Yeah, it's all over the place.
I'm
I want
not-
to see what
I'm-
it ends up for at halftime.
It's at okay. I see 10.5 now. Do we jump on that right away or?
Mm-mm.
Do you,
No, because
No,
there's still
no,
a
okay.
minute left at half. If Georgia State goes up if Georgia State is up by 4 at half,
Then we can
Gonzaga,
probably get
we
9
can
and a
get
half.
under 10.
If we get 9.5, 10.5, 9.5, 8.5, even 10.5, I won't do over 11 though.
are we live betting Marquette yet?
I got him at 9.5. Now you can get him at
I
18.5.
am not.
I might double down on that.
I am not, and the only reason why I'm saying I'm not is I already have North Carolina minus 3.5, and I don't want to deal with that. I like my Carolina play, and that's what I'm rolling with.
Yeah, I'm on Carolina pretty heavy, so I'm gonna stay away from that. I'm not gonna.
What's the line? Oh, let's see. What can I get on that?
You get Martin
18 and a half. Oh, hold on. No.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump on it. Give me Marquette 18.5. Third of a unit play.
I'm not.
I mean, they're down by 20. I don't.
Yes, Tate,
yeah,
we did.
I don't
Let's
mind
go. Blue and maize. Blue and maize.
Don't shut up. It's blue and yellow, and I made money on Michigan today. I made money on the University of Michigan Wolverines basketball team today. So I'm not going that far. I'm not going that far and saying go a color or anything like that. But Richmond with the alley oop from the inbound. 4.8 seconds left. Richmond's up by 2. I'm just saying after that Notre Dame game. You know,
I have it up on my thing along with my live betting slip to see if I can grab. Oh, Gonzaga's up to 12.5. I don't think we're gonna get that low. I don't think we're gonna get that 10.5.
No. Nope.
At this point, I would want
3.5.
I would want Iowa to send them into overtime, and then I would have a shot at my 4.5.
If the game goes into overtime,
Iowa runs away with it.
Iowa.
Yeah, if it goes into overtime, Iowa wins.
But I mean, I sprinkled a little bit on the Spiders on Richmond at plus 250. It was a sprinkle. I mentioned it after Tim was like, "Oh, I like this way," and I'm like, "Hey, I don't know." I'm like, "Yeah, I'll sprinkle, I'll dabble a little the other way."
In looking at it, I did like my play when I can get a team that was opening up at 10.5. What?
I think Richmond really tried to steal the ball, and they almost did. Steal
Iowa,
Iowa.
By the way, guys, if you didn't know, we have the game on our side monitors. So
yeah, we're all watching. We're trying to give you guys some live bets.
This is a March Madness type show right now. We'll talk about live bets for a little bit. I am really, really close to grabbing Gonzaga at just minus 12.5. I think they win by 20 still, but we'll see.
I don't know, man. I mean,
We'll see.
I think they win the game.
I do.
but I don't know if they're gonna.
Yeah,
I don't know if they're
we're just
gonna
looking at
win
live
out.
bets, and we're just like, well, let's look at. I'm going to quickly scroll down and see what we have for the rest of the day. If anybody didn't know, we're on UConn minus the points. We're on UCLA minus the points. San Fran money line. The over in San Fran and the over in UCLA. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to turn off my camera real quick. I'll still be here though. Go ahead, Nina.
I like UCLA a lot. I have them in my max
UCLA
weighted
in a
network.
route.
Yeah, I do think so. What games do you like? There's not really any other. There's no other games on in our region that we were assigned to talk about, the South or whatever. There's not any other games on until tomorrow. So, like whatever's happened,
Really?
happened. Yeah, in the South, they're all for Friday.
Huh.
The only two were the Michigan, Colorado State, and Tennessee and Longwood, and they're both done. So, Thursday games we still got left are Kansas, Texas Southern, Creighton game.
Creighton. Creighton.
Burrow
Fade the
gave me
Mountain
Creighton.
West. Fade the Mountain West.
Right. I was just gonna say that. Nick gave me that. I like the Creighton play, and we got that.
And I'm
plus,
looking to back the
what,
Big
120?
East too. I'm looking to back the Big East. Fade the Mountain West.
So this, as far as the San Fran game goes, they're on opposite sides of this. Don't you like? You
No,
like
we're not.
San Fran?
No, we both like San
we
Fran.
both
Both
love
like San Fran. You both
All right,
like
come on,
San Fran.
Richmond.
My bad.
Come on, Richmond needs to. They hit the first free throw. They need to
What do you
miss
feel
the
about
second
Indiana?
one.
Nope.
Yes, we have Indiana. We have Indiana.
It's game. Richmond.
Did they hit the free throw?
Yeah, it's 67-63.
Yeah, that's game. All right, it was worth the shot while it lasted.
It
That's
was.
it.
Anything you got going? What do you guys think? You got opinions on the Indiana game?
Indiana. We got
Indiana
him plus points.
+3, and I got him plus 130 money line.
Well, what time is that game? Why can't I say?
Because when it comes to picking 12-5 upsets, well, it didn't work with that Richmond game, obviously. But usually the 5 seeds that get upset in the first round are non-Power 6 schools, and Iowa's obviously was an outlier with that, but but usually it's a 12-5 team where the 12 is a Power 6 school, or both teams are non-Power 6 schools. So watch out for Houston and watch out for St. Mary's to potentially get upset.
What do you? I'm trying to think here. Also, I was going to say this. Roland says, right here, Creighton's missing their guard. Do we know about that?
Mountain West sucks. We've seen Mountain West suck this entire tournament. We're not sold on it. And if anything, that makes me like Creighton even more. No, Akron's not going to cover. They're against UCLA.
I think UCLA runs away with it.
I think, honestly, I could see that one being a 80-53 type game. UCLA runs away with it, and it goes over the total. That's what we got.
Georgia State, are we all not surprised they're keeping it close with Gonzaga?
That's a 2-point game. And yeah, I was expecting this one to be a 40-point game. I was expecting it to be more. I was expecting Baylor to struggle more with Norfolk like this rather than Gonzaga struggle. If this doesn't raise concerns, I don't know what does in that Gonzaga camp.
I'm probably going to look at Memphis. Memphis next round against Gonzaga.
Memphis did lose their biggest scorer during that game. That's why the game got a lot closer than it should have against
he came back.
Boise. He did come back? Okay, never mind. I wasn't watching the game.
Yeah.
I was watching Scott, and they said that
I like Gonzaga to get further. I think they could get past Memphis, but I have Texas Tech knocking them out. And
I have Texas Tech knocking
Sweet 16. Too. So,
and the Elite 8. You mean? It would be Elite 8 for Texas Tech is 3 versus 1.
You're right. When you're right, you're right, Tim. When you're right,
happens.
you're right. Your best NHL play, you could rotate back if you want to check that out. What's your best NHL play, Nick Girl?
Sabres money line.
Over in Detroit.
Yeah. Vincent says Georgia State plus 14.5 live bet.
We were looking more towards the Gonzaga side. I know they kept it close for the first half, but I do not see them keeping it close the second half. I see this one just getting run away with. By the way, you can get 19.5 now with Marquette. It's a 21-point game with 3 to go in the first. North Carolina.
That's massively disappointing. I thought that would be once we play out much.
This is a very good sign for North Carolina, and if they're going to play this way against Baylor, Baylor's in trouble. To be completely honest,
Baylor's been in trouble. I think they're overrated.
I think so. I honestly think North Carolina beats Baylor. That's just where. Let's see what what are some of the UN?
I have them beating Baylor in my bracket. I just looked.
Yeah. Baycott 8.7 rebounds for Baycott. That's the big thing. Is were they going to be able to win the defensive the rebound on the boards? And 8 rebounds for Baycott and 9 for Brady Manick. That's really strong. Love is scoring. He's got 15. Manick's got 13. This UNC team looks really good right now. And as long as they continue to play good, I thought they were in a bad spot versus Virginia Tech. That's why they didn't play all that well and they didn't beat Virginia Tech in the ACC. I think this is a very good time for UNC to run through. I have obviously up 25 versus Marquette looks fantastic.
Yes, it does.
I think they beat Baylor. I think they can beat UCLA. I think they can put Kentucky up for a fight. I'm high on UCLA. I'm high on UCLA this year, and I know I shouldn't be. I know you guys tell me not to be, but still. No, UCLA.
I don't mind UCLA. Team. I don't. I have a ticket.
I have them winning my whole bracket against Arizona.
I have a ticket on UCLA to win the region.
Okay, that's what I got them to win that out. I got them beating Purdue to go to the Final Four, and then beating Texas Tech, and that's how they get there.
That's fair.
Yeah, I got North Carolina beating Baylor. I do. I have them playing against UCLA, and that was a hard pick for me, UCLA or North Carolina. That was a hard. Like I had to think about that. Oh, my hair, my hat's on crooked. I'm all discombobulated. I'm all over March Madness, folks. This is why I hate college basketball.
I love college basketball. This is the best time of the year. This is the best. Today and tomorrow, this 4-day stretch is like the best day for betting sports my entire year. I love March Madness.
I say I hate it, and I say I hate it because it's a love-hate relationship. During the season, it's just like it's overwhelming is what it is.
During the season, there's plenty of ups and downs. The beginning of the season was great up until about midway through December. We had a really rough stretch for about a month. And then we had a really good stretch. And then towards the end of the season into conference tournaments, we had a bad stretch. And then hopefully we got a little bit of a heater where on the site, 2-0 to start the day for college basketball. We have 7 plays in the tournament today. So hopefully we're doing better with that. NIT was atrocious last night. I will say that. But we'll see what happens with NIT.
We mentioned this before, not to cut you off, Tim, but we did mention this before, but we kind of like Vermont. Yes. So I'm thinking about sprinkling some of that money I just won on Richmond on Vermont money line plus 175. Hate it, love it. Tell me not to.
I might in play this game. Even if it means me getting a worse line on Vermont, I'm going to in-play this game just to see how Vermont looks. Because if they're close, like what Richmond looked like, then I will jump on them. If they're coming out flat and Arkansas is up 25 at halftime, I'll be glad I stayed away from that game. I personally don't have any money on it. I want to – because the big thing is – and I heard – I'm going to keep referencing the other shows, but I heard this with the Scott and Scott. Bearded Scott loves going after –
Scott Steen.
Yes, he loves fading teams that looked good in their conference in a crappy conference. So that would include Murray State, South Dak. Well, no, he likes Murray State. It would have included Vermont. It would include any of the Mountain West teams. There was just a certain list of teams that he had that were on that list. And Vermont was one of them that was on that list. They both liked Arkansas. I like Vermont as long as they don't get off to being down 25 points at halftime. I'll want to watch that game. I have Vermont on my bracket. That's already busted, but I feel like Vermont is definitely a live dog. The problem is that they played at a crappy conference. They played like 3 teams that were in the bracket and didn't beat any of them.
Yeah, they just, I don't know. Maybe I'm looking. Maybe I'm reaching. Maybe, I don't know, but I kind of like them. It's a sprinkle. It's a sprinkle. Sharks money line.
No, Nick likes the Kings.
I don't like that game at
Kings
all. I'm on. I don't know why this guy in the semi. Hold on.
I love the excess noise in the background. That's fantastic. Some people are just stupid. What is that, motorcycle?
Well, he's like, no, I live in a residential area, like in a house, not even on a main road or anything. And all of a sudden, this dude, he must be lost. And he's got a semi, not really a semi, like a big garbage truck thing. He goes down the street, he goes to the end, and there's a cul-de-sac at the end, turns around, comes back the other way. And I'm like, bro, don't you know I'm on the interweb live for millions and millions of people to see right now?
Millions, yes. Yes, 26 people, millions, yes.
Millions! That was my rock impersonation. Time for a shot of Jameson, gentlemen. Cheers and beers later.
I will not be taking any shots, but
I gotta make my money now because
I gotta make it back to Greenville first tonight.
It's gonna be gone.
Are you going back to Greenville?
Yes, I am.
Good to know.
Oh yeah. There you go, Nick. I forgot to tell you. I'm gonna be coming back tonight.
Kansas minus 22.5. Texas went to 2 overtimes yesterday.
Notre Dame went to 2
What are we
overtimes.
talking about?
Texas and Kansas did go
Texas
to 2
Southern?
overtimes. No, hold on. Texas and Kansas did go to 2 overtimes during the regular season, but I don't know why you bring up Texas.
He's talking about Texas Southern against Kansas today.
They did not go to
Texas
overtimes
Southern
yesterday.
Did Texas Southern play yesterday to get in?
Texas Southern did not. No, it was Bryant and Wright State, and then the Rutgers Notre Dame game that went 2 overtimes. I don't know how that has any impact. I don't understand that statement.
I think he's confusing Texas Southern with somebody, but
it happens.
Matt Drake says Baylor's been on borrowed time, inexperienced team, decimated with injuries. Decimated.
100%.
I like that.
100%.
AJ's is on Gonzaga. Better win. Damn it.
How you
really feel.
I just might take a 13.5 on them and watch them run away in the second half.
Here's what I gotta say with Gonzaga, with people picking them in their brackets. If you are in a large field tournament pool and you pick Gonzaga to win the whole thing, you made a mistake. Strictly because the amount of people that will pick Gonzaga to win the whole thing compared to the percentage chance of them actually doing it, it's a negative EV play. That's all I gotta say. Because they're going to be picked higher than they'll be able to win like this.
Gonzaga's not winning the entire thing. They're not.
No, they never do.
North Crackalaca is currently up like 53. Yeah, 53-25 at half.
Yeah, that's easy win.
That's my first loser of the tournament. Big deal. No big deal. I've cashed other players.
Easy. Oh, you never know. There's still halftime. So honestly, at this point, Marquette's sitting at 24.5. That might be an option.
What about will the Georgia State Gonzaga game go into overtime +5?
No,
plus 1,500.
No, it will not. It will not. I really
it
don't
won't.
think
You're
so.
right. It won't. Blue Jackets over 2.5 team total. I was on the Blue Jackets last night. I don't know if I could get on them back to back.
No,
That's
I lead Washington and over. Didn't bet it.
Sharks own the Kings. The Sharks own them. I think somebody
Dilly
else.
Gaff. Figure out what that means.
Dilly Gaff.
Let's go.
Answer, do I look like I give a you know what?
Oh, stop being so rude. This is my bad.
I don't care about past history.
Gonzaga, Michigan.
Ooh.
Michigan knocks off Tennessee.
I disagree. Did you see what? I know they faced Longwood, but did you see how they looked today? Tennessee looked fantastic.
Against Longwood.
I also have a 22-1 ticket on Michigan to win the region.
You're
That's pretty ballsy. I'm not.
I also have a ticket on Arizona and Illinois to win that region.
So I got
And you're
one
gonna wait to
bracket
hedge
that
it?
has Arizona winning that
I'm not
region,
hedging.
and one that has Tennessee winning that bracket. So as far as that Arizona, Tennessee is going to destroy Michigan.
I agree.
I hate to tell you, Michigan
agree.
has seen their day, and that was today. They're
Me and
not
Nick will
going to be able
disagree
to
on
do
that
what
game.
Colorado
That one will not be up on the site. Me and Nick will most likely disagree on that game.
That's fair. I just don't. I can't get behind Michigan anymore. But
I like them against Colorado State, and that's it.
Zags are minus what 13.5 now on live bet. 13.
It's currently locked on my
13.5.
book, but once it opens up, I think I want to take the minus 13. I think they still win by 20 in the second half and just run away with it. I think Georgia State was good.
So
Georgia State first half.
yeah, they're down by 2 at half. So what about this? What about it's locked right now, but what about that Zaga Georgia State game? The total is at 147.5. The odds are locked, so you can't bet it. But if it's at 147, I'm taking the under.
It's at what 68 points right
68.
now. And if
Are you going to get 80?
You could
in the
very
second
well
half?
get you could very well get 50 alone from Gonzaga. So yeah, I think that's definitely a possibility that Gonzaga outscores them 50 to 30 and then you get 80 points and it goes over.
I don't think I'm getting. I want to see what that comes at, but I might lean under on that when that comes.
I would if you think that Georgia State covers the 13.5 that it is right now, then you're looking at the under. If you think Gonzaga is going to win, they're most likely not going to just win by 14 points. They're most likely going to blow them out of the frickin' building. And this, to be honest, I could easily see Gonzaga win the second half by 30, and I wouldn't be surprised.
That was a nice little parlay, 2-teamer, Michigan and UNC.
Yeah, fantastic. Good
that
work.
was nice. Richmond won. Yep.
Yes, they did. I realized that.
UNC looks sharp. They sure do.
Yeah. By the way, Iowa minus 4.5 was my first live bet loser. Now 2-1 in live bets in the last night and a half. Just on the tournament. One of them in the IIT, but whatever.
That's fair. Well, what do you got? What are you thinking for tonight's games? The ones that are still left. Like anything jump out at you besides UConn? UConn.
I still love San Francisco. I know that.
Oh, I forgot San Francisco and Vermont.
I know that. I think one of their guards or something is out tonight, but we saw what happened with Michigan. They were without their main guard, and they still managed to beat Colorado State. I don't necessarily think. I know, contrary to everybody else, I don't think Murray State is all that good.
No, they're overrated.
They played in a bad conference. They played very well. They played really good.
They played good in a bad conference.
So it's 30-2, but honestly, when you go and beat the teams that they beat, I'm not really too high on that. I think San Francisco wins. I could honestly see them winning by double digits. I like Ohio State.
Ohio State.
I like Ohio State.
I won't bet it.
I think San Francisco is one of my more confident plays of the night. And the over.
All right, I got a 4-team teaser for you.
Hoosiers money line too.
I got a 4-team teaser for you. I need to break it down to 3 because that's how I roll. 3 teams. Okay.
Roll it.
So I'm taking Vermont plus 9. Here's what's on the card. I haven't placed this bet, but here's what's up. Vermont plus 9 for tonight. San Francisco plus 6.5.
Yep.
UCLA minus 9 and Kansas minus 17.
Take Kansas.
One of those two big dogs got to go.
Take Kansas out. Yeah. We have bets on all the other
too
3.
many points.
So, I'm going to be betting Vermont, but in game or something.
So
as long as Vermont's not down 25 at halftime, I'll be betting Vermont somewhere. But no, I like that. I like that.
Boom. All right, 3-teamer plus 160. Done and done. Might throw that on a. I don't know. I haven't had very good luck on my teasers on TikTok, but I've been hitting everything else on TikTok. So,
which if you aren't following all of us on TikTok, Earl Sports Bets on TikTok and Picks and Parlays on TikTok. I know I didn't put out a college baseball card for today, but it's college basketball. I don't care about college baseball right now.
Right now,
I put
where everybody's at.
Honestly, I think there's a 12-game NBA slate tomorrow, and I'll probably have 1 play, maybe 2. I really don't care. And I'll
fair.
say, I'll be honest. I'll do the ESB show tomorrow. We'll go over all the games. I really don't care about the NBA right now. It's not in my interest right now with this big weekend. Most of my money is going to be dedicated to college basketball, and that's where it should be.
Right. Monap is leaning over in the Indiana. Lots of money coming in on the under.
Yep.
I can get behind that.
Yeah, a lot of people are going to bet the
Loyola
under.
beats
A lot of
Ohio
people will
State
bet.
tomorrow.
No, I don't think so. I like Ohio State. Loyola Chicago. I know I'm betting against Sister Jean, the witch, wizard, whatever, the 102-year-old.
She's a nice lady.
nun.
Witch.
Not
Wow.
witch. Sorry. No,
you
sorry.
just
She's a nun, bro.
Not witch.
none.
You're going to.
No,
She's a nun.
No. Okay. Yes, she's a nun.
You're going to hell.
I think.
I already know that.
No, Trent said wizard.
Fair.
Wizard. And he said he's not going against Sister Jean, who is a wizard. I think he said.
Wow.
That she's doing her own magic or whatever on
It
Loyola
hasn't worked
Chicago.
that well, her magic. I mean, they haven't won nothing. So, I mean,
no, they've had some good runs the past couple of years.
well, then obviously
but-
she needs to step her game up. Maybe talk to Jesus, let him take the wheel or something, because those prayers aren't working.
They've made
I know,
runs in the past
I'm
couple
going
of
to hell for a
years.
long time.
I don't know what you're. They played really well the past couple of years. I don't know what you mean they're not working.
What was the last national championship they won?
Loyola Chicago is not
That's what
a big
she's praying
team.
for. She's
That-
praying for them to win the
she's-
championship.
They made the Final Four as a playing team a couple of years ago.
Do you
and
think
last
what she
year,
was praying?
last year they
She
beat
said,
a
just
one
make the
seed.
Final Four. Don't win the whole thing. Just make the Final Four, Lord.
They're not
No.
a big conference team. They're not going
So they
to
did
win the
well.
entire
They
thing.
didn't do well enough.
They're not going to win
Gonzaga's
the
not going
entire
to win the
thing.
whole thing.
They're
Right.
not going to win the entire thing.
Look, it's all
they
about the
don't come
hardware.
into this thinking that they're going to win the entire thing.
It's all about the hardware. Nobody talks about who finished. If you're not first, you're last.
No, we're not clowning a nun. We're not clowning a
We're
nun.
not clowning the nun. He
I'm
is.
saying
He
that
called her a witch.
No, I'm saying that she. No, okay, I meant wizard. And no, she's brought them some very good luck over the past couple of years. She's done very well
Yes.
with
They've
Loyola Chicago.
over-exceeded expectations.
I'm not
Yes.
clowning her. I'm clowning the whole organization. Let's be clear. I am.
I'm not high on Loyola Chicago. That's a pick 'em, and I
I'm
don't
clowning
think
the
it should be.
angle. Maybe that's a better bet.
Loyola
Maybe a
Chicago is
better
going to be the
statement. Clowning
biggest
the angle.
double-digit team that people are going to bet, and I'm just fading it. That's it.
Okay. Games
They
I
beat up on
really,
the back
really
office.
want to live bet tomorrow is the Ohio State Loyola game. I want to live bet
I
that
love
'cause I
Ohio
think it's
State.
going to be really close for a while. And then depending on some plus money action, I might be able to get on both sides of that with points. And
Yeah.
might
I
do
think
that.
for tomorrow,
I'm already
gonna-
on Michigan State.
I'm going to be on Ohio State. We're going to be on USC, probably on the money line, minus 135. I want to grab Notre Dame plus 4
Oh,
we
versus
need to do that.
Alabama. That might be, if me and Nick disagree on that one, that'll be a personal play for me. I like them plus 4 and sprinkle on the money line plus 160.
I'm not going to
I'm
argue with
already
that.
on Cal State money line.
Allie, plug in your ears. I will have $5 on CS Fullerton money line at plus 1250 just to have
Fade
it.
the ACC.
Not
It was
fading
a
the
sprinkle,
ACC,
but
fading
it's
the
there.
just. I'm doing that.
All right.
We'll have Illinois tomorrow. I might go Iowa State, sprinkle on the money line. Just New Mexico State, keep it close tonight. They're against UConn. No, they do not.
No.
I don't think so. UConn in a round. We like. Who else did we like tomorrow? Michigan State in a pick 'em and Seton Hall in a pick 'em.
New Mexico State keeps it close.
No, UConn. UConn in a route.
Fair enough.
That game starts
Divine
in like an hour.
intervention will get them to the Final Four with all this talk. I know, right? I mean, God's got the internet, so if he's watching, he'll probably let them go all the way now. He is a fan. He's hit the like button. Don't forget. So there's that. Enough talk about that and Sister Jean. Let's get back to some games today.
All right, so yeah, we were
Marquette.
mentioned today. Connecticut -6. I'm grabbing that.
Yeah.
I know I'm fading. Who do you call it? Craig. Indiana plus 2.5. I
What
like
do you
that.
call it, Craig? That should be his Twitter handle. Who do you call it, Craig?
I didn't say who do you call it.
Yeah.
But I did. Whoops. UCLA I think they win by 30.
Oh, this
South-
guy's saying hi.
Yeah, what's up? Hi.
Hey, what's happening? What's up?
Yeah, when he put in his last Woody Standing pick today, and you guys mentioned that you didn't have his pick from yesterday. I'm like, uh-oh. And I get a call from one way right away. He goes, hey, I thought I put in a play yesterday.
I don't know. I put as soon as you told me that, as soon as he said that, I just put in the new play for today, and then I don't know. I don't, you know. I'm just here so I don't get fined, Steve. I'm just here so I don't get fined. Okay.
I remember him putting in Dallas Mavericks money line because I kind of to him, but I gave him that one for yesterday. I gave him that one just to get through.
Are you telling me that he's not capable of making his own picks? Are you trying to take credit for all your dad's stuff?
That is not true.
Don't take credit for his wins. Are you still in?
I'm not taking credit. Yes, I am. I have I have the over.
Are you though? Because I could delete the spreadsheet right now, and you could not be. So are you?
Dick.
It's fair.
Man, should have jumped on Gonzaga. They're already up 4, and it's already up to a 15.5.
What's a lock in college basketball tonight? No such thing. Zaga,
nope.
First half -2.5, killed it. Did you? Because I thought they were only up by 2.
Yeah,
2.5. They lost.
Yeah.
John says, Murray want one more thoughts on Carolina hockey money line.
Yes.
Oh, you like the Hurricanes tonight? Yeah.
I should have
good. Yeah. Thank you, Steve. As are you. I know he's talking to me, not you two dipshits. Yeah. Any opinions? USC Miami tomorrow. You guys like USC?
USC
Trojans money line. Yep.
What is that
at? 30.
Yeah,
we're taking money lines with the spreads less than 2.5, 3. That's just the way we're doing it.
Don't mess around with that 1 or 2 or 3.
Because with foul games, I don't want to lose. I'd rather in this situation. Now during the regular season, I'll lay the 1.5, whatever. During this situation, I'd rather lay the 130 or whatever just to grab them on the money line, so we don't have to mess with foul game and a 3-pointer at the buzzer and it doesn't cover
situation.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
because
I mean, I don't want to mess with any of that. So, like, 3's my lucky number. Like, I do everything in 3. So for me, if they're -3, I'm taking them on the money line. Anything over that, I'm messing with points. But in these tight games, you know, like USC, you could do -2 is at -115. Money line's at -135. I'll pay the extra 20 cents and just take the money line.
And I will say real quick, I think there's 8 games so far. I saw the stat in the group chat. Favorites are 7-1 straight up and against the spread. So if you took them on the spread, it does not matter.
Okay.
And I feel like that the only team that obviously did not cover was Iowa versus Richmond. So that's the only favorite that lost today. I feel like could be a couple of dogs barking tonight. Indiana, San Francisco, Vermont. So you might see a little bit more dogs coming out. But we'll see what happens.
I don't hate that.
I'm excited. I love this time of year.
I
love this time of year. So
Georgia State's now up by 6. Or not Georgia State, Gonzaga over Georgia State.
Yeah, Gonzaga's going to run away with it now. We should have
jumped on it.
Should have taken the 10.5 when we could have got it, or the 11.5. It's 14.5.
10.5, we could have got it -115 at a quick second, and then it went to like 11.5. We got greedy, tried to get it under 10.
I just grabbed -14.5. Watch Gonzaga win by 20. Boom, there it is. I put it in. But I put like.
I know. Sprinkle it.
Yeah, I'll back that as well. Give 30-minute play. Gonzaga -14.5. Nope, it just locked it on me, and it's 11.5 now.
Oh, really?
And -110.
Yeah, 11.5 and -115. There we go. Oh, 10 it's 10.5.
Is it? I got to refresh. We're live betting on game time on a Thursday.
It's 10.5.
Gonzaga -10.5, -120. Let's see if this goes through.
It's 11.5. Whatever. I'll take it more.
I got 11.5.
Yep, I got 10.5 at -120. Oh, it's 9.5 now.
What? refresh.
I got it at 10.5
That's
as
11
well.
and a half now.
I put a
It's a
little bit of extra
1-point
money, so
game.
I have 10.5 and 14.5. I don't care. Gonzaga's going to run away with this one. Now I'll actually watch this game.
When are they going to do that, though?
Soon. I guarantee it. What channel is that one on?
It's on TNT.
TNT. Thank you.
Tie game. Oh, Georgia State up by 1. I'm not even going to lie. For value purposes, and I know you guys are going to think I'm nuts for doing this, but like an ultra, just look at it, don't sprinkle, like even less than a sprinkle, Georgia State money line plus 1,100.
Wrong, because you could have gotten a much better price pregame.
Yeah,
That's my rule. That's my one rule when I do live bet is I will not take a line that is worse than the line I could have got before the game started.
John's on us. John's with it. Zaga minus 11.5. Let's roll. I like it. I do like that. I do like that, but now
we'll see how it goes. That's your live bet with us.
Now does this game go into overtime?
No, it does
Plus
not.
1,100.
It does not. No.
Tim Earl, you can't tell me what to do.
I know. I can't tell you what to do. I just don't think this game goes in overtime. Obviously, if it goes in overtime, then my 2 bets are garbage. So.
That's true. All right. I'm going to wait on that one. But guys, real quick, let's do some housekeeping real quick. Like I said, Caesar Sportsbook, Bub Nick's head over here. If you haven't already, links in the description of the video. Take advantage of that. Scrolling at the bottom is the promo code for that. Morning CZR, first bet insurance up to $1,100. You guys like Kentucky, don't you?
I have Kentucky to win the region at plus 225.
Yeah.
I don't like Kentucky I don't like them with all those points.
18 points. I mean, they should. I could easily see Kentucky put up 100 on them tonight, though.
Fair. Let's talk about this. If you haven't already, don't forget, it's down there scrolling. Like, follow, subscribe to Max Wager Network. I wanted to talk about this is what I was going to bring up. EarlSportsBets.com/promo. Take advantage of their promo. 7-day package, only $49. How many games you put out today?
7.
There you go.
8.
So
College basketball.
In college basketball.
Just college basketball. So think about it. If you just used it for
there's
that.
10 up for tomorrow.
There you go.
Maybe 11 if Notre Dame is
my point is on this show we preach value, and with value is this package right here. $49 for 7 days. I know you'll get a ton of value. You'll make your $49 back, and then some probably, depending on how you bet. So, but for some people that's a quarter of a unit. For some people that's their whole bankroll. So, either way, I think there's value in it for either better. There's value in it. So take advantage of that while you can. Like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. Don't forget about Earl Sports Bets on YouTube. Definitely check them out. They give out all kinds of free packages or free plays all the time too, just like Picks and Parlays and Max Wager Network. So do all that. What do you guys got any parting words before we bounce on out of here?
We'll be doing a show tonight for tomorrow's games. It could be just Nick. It could be me and Nick, depending on when I end up leaving Raleigh. It'll be at 9 o'clock. So if I don't get back to Greenville in time, most likely I probably won't be doing that. So it'll probably just be Nick tonight at 9 o'clock. He'll be going over all the college basketball games, just talking about them. So if you guys are interested in that, check them out. 9 o'clock on Earl Sports Bets. Link to that's in the description unless you're watching on this Earl Sports Bets. To the 6 of you that are, we appreciate that.
Hey, everybody loves us.
Oh, yeah.
They're not just all allowed. They're not all able to watch at the same time. That's why we stream it everywhere. But don't forget, check out the Max Wager lineup. Okay, Max Wagers Network lineup, the Big Five, as they call us. We are the headlining act. I just made that up. The Big Five. No,
that's legit. No makeup.
No, there's T-shirts.
Can I get one?
No. Winning free picks. Don't forget to check out Sean Higgs. First thing, he's noon. Is he coming on early tomorrow too?
He'll be on at 11 again tomorrow because the game started at noon.
Okay, making sure. I know we switched that up for today because of March Madness, but
Yep.
definitely check out Higgs over there at Winning Free Picks, Midday Money, as he likes to call it. Then up right after that is Allie Burns with Morning Wood at 1 o'clock Eastern. Then they go just parlays with Chris King. I love that show. I do. I like the parlay though, so that's my thing. But he's on at 2 p.m. Eastern, right after Allie Burns, and then you go back to the window with Scott and Scott.
That's
and
a fun
then,
show. I like that one.
those two guys are funny. I do like those. I'd like to get us all together and not necessarily do a show, but just have some beers. And
I want to. We'll end up, and Nick, we should probably do like a watch along for the Final Four and national championship. Invite them on and everything.
Of course. Cool. And then the main event is these three knuckleheads that we call Larry, Moe, and Curly. Earl Sports Bets, the knuckleheads over here, Nick and Tim Earl from Earl Sports Bets, and I'm your host, Detroit Lenny. But other than that, guys, that's all I got. We're gonna go back to watching this stuff. Great thing. Thanks. Appreciate you, Roland, for stopping by.
I didn't think I'd be paying more attention to the Gonzaga game than the North Carolina game because
I didn't think I'd be even watching this Gonzaga game. And
North Carolina's playing? Oh no, they're playing. Marquette's not.
Yeah, Marquette didn't show up today.
That's fine.
I mean,
30-point game.
Apparently, neither could Gonzaga tied 52 with freaking Georgia State
with 13 and a half left.
Wait for Gonzaga to go on a run. Georgia State will flatten out. I'm not worried.
Yeah.
We'll see. Anyways.
All right, guys. That's going to do it for us. We appreciate you stopping by, though. Check us out tomorrow. Like I said, 5 o'clock Eastern will be on Friday edition. Other than that, have a great, happy St. Patty's Day. Be safe. Don't drink. Don't drive. Do all that. Use an Uber. Use a Lyft. Be safe.
Yes.
That's important. Other than that, have fun.
Live to bet another day.
Yes. And life is too short to bet the unders. So that's going to be on a T-shirt.
It's got to be already. No?
Oh, if not, it will be soon. We're out. Peace.
See you.